Now we'll talk about integration. What do you mean by integration? All these knowledge areas and process groups are not watertight compartments. They are related to each other. We have seen that three sides of the triangle, scope, cost, time. Let us take a simple example of Mrs. D'Souza. Now Mrs. D'Souza, the story goes like this. Mrs. D'Souza has got a flat from one reputed builder. The flat is ready, near ready, and now it is to be handed over towards end of the phase only. This is to make you understand how. So Mrs. D'Souza needs to, and last 5% payment is still in the hands of Mrs. D'Souza. Last 5% she is not paid. Normally you say on possession will give you. So we have to now convince Mrs. D'Souza that your flat is ready, please have a look at it. If you, since you are happy, you please pay us the remaining 5%. This is called closing the project. Do you understand? We are at the closing the project. Okay, Mrs. D'Souza. Now tell me, if I am a builder head, chief CEO of the builder, CEO of Kalpataru, do you think that I will straight away ask the site manager to call Mrs. D'Souza and show her flat, or will the quality manager of Kalpataru builder will see the flat first? Quality manager. That means the first process in the whole end of this also, quality manager checking the flat. What does quality manager check? Whatever you have promised to customer, have you given? On behalf of customer, he will check. So what is he doing? Plan versus actual. You promised that you will give 905 square foot flat. Is it 905? Yes. You promised 2 bathrooms. They are there. You promised 22 points for electrical connections. They are there. Plan versus actual. So what will be the name of that process? He is a quality manager. Control quality. So the first process is control quality. For controlling quality, for quality manager to check, what should be ready? The flat should be ready. Let us go count. The flat should be ready. So what is the input for a control quality process? You are not covered, but still you are answering.
It is ready. The flat is
Deliverable is the flat itself is the input for a process called control quality. Barabar hai? And what will come out of that? Verified deliverable. Verified means I have verified that this flat is now ready in all completion. So deliverable is input and the verified deliverable is output. Okay. And what is the tool? Inspection. Is it not so simple? You have not learned quality, but see, inspection. So this is the first process. This will now go to, do you know where? Now is the time to call Mrs. D'Souza. So she has to validate scope. She has to validate scope. Now Mrs. D'Souza will come on site. My engineer, builder's engineer will go. She will suggest something. What is that process is called? Validate scope. So if the, what will be the input for that? Verified deliverable. Why? Because now what was the flat is ready, verified deliverable is the input, and again Mrs. D'Souza is inspecting the flat tool. The same tool can be used again and again. The knife which I use for chopping coriander, can I use it for cutting onion next time? Yes. So the same tool can be, which Mrs. D'Souza is using. So the output of control quality has gone into input to validate scope, and the tool is again inspection. The output is, you know what? Accepted deliverable. So now quality and knowledge scope, these two knowledge areas are integrated. Did you understand? Now output validated deliverable will be input to what? It will be input to close project. Because now I will, no sooner Mrs. D'Souza says accepted flat, what I will say? Tell me. Give me remaining 5%. Okay. So as a manager will have a meeting with Mrs. D'Souza that you have given this. Okay. So accepted deliverable is input to close project. And what is the output of that process? Final product or delivery. What is the input? Deliverable. What is the deliverable in case of Mrs. D'Souza's flat? Flat is ready. Are you understanding now, Mrs.? This was the story and what is going on the screen and what is going on page number 91. Did you understand?
Yes.
So this is the deliverable input, and do you see that output is verified deliverable?
Yes, number 3.
Number 3, tick mark there. This is called validated verified deliverable. And what is the tool called? Inspection.
Yeah, 3rd.
Third.
Third. Have you understood up to here?
Yes.
Input, what is the meaning of input output? Have you understood?
Yes.
Yes. So for Mrs. D'Souza, first of all, the quality manager to inspect the flat should be ready. Did you understand this? Flat should be ready. So that's called deliverable. Okay?